Okay, hey Josh and Kai. I wanted to go over a couple of things with the open tackle spot from our scrimmage that I noticed in the film. Now, I've sent you on film of this, and I want you to look at it on Huddle, but there's a couple of things that we need to correct, and I'm going to speak to each of you individually as we do this. I need to start first with Kai. Kai, there's some significant things that we need to correct. We need to correct these because out of the 10 plays that you ran, 8 of them, you did the wrong thing. Now, you kind of laughed about that after the scrimmage, but this really isn't a laughing matter. The reason it's not a laughing matter, Kai, is because when you do the wrong thing, you put these players' safety at jeopardy. And I need to be really clear with you, Kai, that if you can't consistently be able to read your risk coach and know what you have to do, I can't have you on the field because it becomes dangerous. I need you to understand that, Kai. You have to get to the right place, or else it's dangerous for these players. Now, first thing, Kai, there were at least 2 plays where you left a split between you and the guard of about a foot or 2 feet. There is a play when we do that. It's our crisscross plays. And Josh has managed to get a hold of that idea pretty well. But Kai, you did this when we were not doing crisscrosses. And it left a gap for this guy to run through. And Carter got killed on the play because of it. So Kai, I need you to do what you've been coached. First, 6-inch splits. Secondly, when we run in this formation 6GO or the other formation 7GO, your assignment is to replace the guard who is pulling and then turn back. Your turn back is to catch this end as he chases around. Kai, you didn't do that. You didn't do it once. This is what you did instead. You chased right out at this player. Once you chased at him and he ran inside where you were supposed to be and he crushed Carter. The second time, you chased and this player rushed right through and crushed Carter. Both times you didn't do what you had been coached, which was to replace and turn. And that's right on your wrist coach. And because you didn't do what you had been coached to do, Carter got crushed. We need to understand this. Football is not just about ourselves. Football is about the people around us. I need you to do a better job this week, Kai. If I don't feel confident that you know what you're doing on the plays, I can't put you in the game because I can't put somebody else's safety at risk. Josh. Josh, there were a lot of good things. And I think, Josh, for your first football game, you did well. You were fine with the replace and turn, and you were okay with your double teams. But let's just correct 2 things about these. First, let's go back to that replace and turn. On your replace and turn, you need to make sure you do the replace. Step down to that guard. Don't just take a half step. Step all the way to him and then turn back. If you take a half step, you leave a gap that this guy could shoot through. So you're forming a wall with the center who should be stepping over. Second thing, on our crisscross plays, Josh, where you and the guard are going to double team. Remember, this is Mayo. You really need to finish these blocks. That means if the nose is there and you and Gavin are going to double team him, you have to drive him this way and not let him come off the block and get back into this gap, which he did one time, although I do think it was because Gavin fell down on your double team. So let's make sure we drive him. Josh, I thought it was a pretty good game by you. It looked like it was your first football game, but that's okay because it was. I've sent both of you film on Huddle. Please take a look at it. I will not be there on Monday, but Benny will, and he'll be going over this stuff with you. I'll see you then.